Well, that's it. LEGO Dimensions is over. And here is everything that ever came out that was LEGO Dimensions. 100% of all sets that were released. Unless you want to count the fact that you'd have to buy every single different starter pack for every single console. But no one does that. No one counts that. So this is everything, all of it. 100% LEGO Dimensions. And there's a lot here. There's around 60 something odd characters. And a whole lot of vehicles to go with that. And it takes up a lot of space, which, you know, is good if you like the game and you got them all and you like having all this. Also, it does make it a little bit hard to manage the whole, you know, toys to life part of it, but not everyone's going to get everything. And this isn't really to, this video isn't really to complain about the massive stuff here. It's to show all of it. You can see right in the middle, that's where we started. Starter pack. The story packs, you know, Ghostbusters 2016, Fantastic Beasts, and Lego Batman movie hidden over there, sideways. But it doesn't really stand out in the first place, so, you know, that's the least impressive of those. There are a lot of vehicles here. A lot. The characters are all in the center, but just, you know, taking a quick look over here, I kind of grouped them by theme, sort of. And I'm not going to go over all of them, but, you know, because that would take hours and hours and hours. But you can see there's a lot of cool little builds here. A couple that I like quite a bit, notably the arcade machine, the Dalek, Canine's not bad right there. The hoverboard, that piece is amazing. The build is kind of in there, but extra pieces. And, you know, skeleton organ, it's cool. We're not focused, there we go. BMO. A-Team van looks nice. Sandworm from Beetlejuice. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff here, like the phone from E.T. But none of that is, you know, the real draw of LEGO Dimensions for most people. Most of it is the figures, and there were a lot of good figures here. I put some of my favorites in the front row. Obviously, you know, Gizmo and Stripe are amazing. E.T., really nice too. Doc and Marty, I just like Back to the Future, so I felt like I had to put them there. But every single figure here was a really good figure. Obviously, the exclusive ones, mainly from Year 2, were really, really nice. But some of the Year 1 ones were fantastic as well. I think it's interesting to just see the, you know, great variety of stuff that came with, you know, with LEGO Dimensions pack, because there was, you know, something for everybody, I think. From all the random 80s franchises to the, you know, even Cartoon Network based stuff like Teen Titans Go, Powerpuff Girls, and Adventure Time. You know, there was a lot of stuff here, and I think a lot of it was really good stuff. Yeah, the prices were a little steep for just the, you know, builds, but if you take into account the actual, you know, gameplay aspect of it, there was a ton of content here. I think I've spent a couple hundred hours playing the game. Still not done yet. Yeah, there's a lot of in-game content there, and it's fun. So, yeah, well, for the most part, you know, when you're faced with the glitches that don't allow you to get the final gold brick because it just doesn't exist, it gets kind of annoying. And I think that's really where Dimensions died, with Year 2 and the constant updates required to actually, you know, access the next batch of content. I feel like, you know, re-releasing the game and making, you know, a Year 2 starter pack with everything pre-downloaded onto it, I think that could have been a better call for them. I think it would have, gotten rid of some of the frustration. I know part of the appeal was that the starter pack would work for 3 years, but the game didn't even last that long, so it's kind of sad. But at the same time, I do think that what we got was a really, good game with a good lineup of figures and some pretty decent little vehicle builds. However, I almost wish they would have released more polybag figures like Green Arrow and Supergirl, because having characters without vehicles is almost a better thing, I think, in my opinion. Maybe if team packs only came with one vehicle and they lowered the price a little, but overall, I think that this is a great collection to have. I'm happy to have every single set here. Even if I, wasn't going to 100% complete the game, even if I didn't care about that, which, really isn't my final priority here. Just having this, vast collection of really cool, relatively special figures, I think, is something that's relatively incredible, and I don't think that many of these figures would exist if it were not for this game. So, for that, I'm grateful, but I do think that it is sad that it's ending and we won't get anything else like this in the future. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the end of LEGO Dimensions in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.